Flexibility. Now, I like doing turnkey jobs. That means I can do as much as you want. I can get you from the start to the end, and you're move-in ready. But some customers like saving money. So not all customers want interior decorating. Not all customers want some things. They just want to design and they want to be able to paint themselves. Okay, go paint it. Save yourself a little bit of money. But I can work with you there. But everything's clear and concise. You got a plan in place. You make those things happen. If you get your car service, I guarantee you've been sitting out there in the lobby drinking that bad coffee, watching the cable TV and all that great commercials. And let me guess what happens. The mechanic comes in and says, hey, do you want a new air filter? Would you like some fresh air in your car? Would you like this? Would you like that? Your car needs new wipers. You ever had those calls? Questions? Yeah. And how many times do you decide that, yeah, they're asking me right now, that was a good time to do it because you don't want to change those wipers because you can't figure out those funny little hooks and everybody's different. Exactly. Now, you plan on spending maybe $50, $75, depending on the city you're in for an oil change. And now you're leaving about $250. Yeah, about $250. And you're feeling good about it because now your car's all ready to go. Well, we're going to talk about that today, how we can do that with contractors. How are we going to set ourselves apart with extra services, extra money in our pockets, but an extra happy customer? That's the real deal. So the other day, I'm getting these calls. All of a sudden, I don't know why. I guess need help on colors. What color do I want? I don't know what color you want. I was a commercial artist in college. Don't get me wrong. I like doing that stuff, but I ain't got time. I don't have time to sit down and decorate your house. I don't have time. I want to know what colors. I want to go. I want to get in. I want to get out. But even that's what I want. It's more important what the customer wants. So the other day, a lady called me. Actually, she called me for one of my clients. Hey, Chris. Yeah, it's Tracy. Freddie, this is a real name. Freddie told me to call. He wants me to do some stuff inside. I'm going to tell you what, I'm glad I took that call, had the meeting, and it's going to turn out to be a wonderful partnership. Why? Because those things that she's offering are people are asking me for that I don't have a solution. That's going to set me apart. And she does some creative stuff. I'm talking about some wild stuff. My comment to her was, and she does some custom things too. I said, the best I could take her to a flea market and we could have a good old time because she has a mind that I was set back by what she could do. But the point is she can set me back, she can set the customer back. Is that for every customer? No. But if a customer wants some help, I got the person, I'm going to bring it up. Say, hey, Tracy can do this for you, can do that for you. So I got to thinking, well, what's the other things that we offer or can offer as a company that sets us apart? Now, one of the things I do, I don't, it's design, build services. So internally, I don't have a designer. Now, maybe long term we do, but don't have to because now I've actually found a person that I've partnered with. I just send them to them. Go call Rick. Here's his number. Rick's going to take care of you. He'll draw it up for you. Matter of fact, before he finishes it, he's going to send it to me, make sure that I can build it the way I think it needs done. I might make a few changes, suggestions. I might sit down with you and make some suggestions before we get the final drawing. The other thing I've done was, and you might already have one, I spent some good money on a big old printer. I can print those plans out right here in my office, show them to them right now. It's kind of impressive to the people because not everybody's got a big printer like that. It's almost 3 foot by, it's 3 foot by 3 foot almost. It's a big stone buck. I'm telling you, that printer is impressive. When you whip out a plan just for the customers right there, here's what Rick drew up for you, and here's what I'm suggesting. Oh, I see your point. I made some adjustments the other day and saved them money on insurance, but it got them better what they wanted. They wanted a fireplace. I said, well, they wanted an outdoor fireplace, put it that way. I said, well, I'll tell you what if, because fireplaces are expensive, and I've done foundation work in the past years, and they have issues if they're not done properly. And even if they're done properly, if the ground don't support them, they're costly. I said, why don't we get rid of that fireplace and we add to your patio and put a fire pit right in the middle? Insurance companies don't mind fire pits. They don't like fireplaces. And I painted the picture for them. Imagine that. You're in the dark and you got, oh, that'd be awesome. Okay. That's the type of things we can talk about. And that sets you apart from other contractors. That goes into the pre-consulting side things of construction. You know, talk about those type of things, what you can do, how are you going to build it? Why be cheaper for them to do it this way? And by cheaper means that it's easier for you to produce. But you got to have a reason. You give those reasons. Pre-consulting we do. I haven't, but we are going to, and that's a goal for 2026. We're going to look at smart home stuff. Everybody's building homes that want smart stuff, internet. They want to be able to turn their AC on with their phone. They want to turn on a microwave or whatever it is from their phone. Security systems, those are real neat from the phone. Those are real important. Am I going to do it? No, I'm going to find me a partner that can do it and offer it if that's what they want. Flexibility. Now, I like doing turnkey jobs. That means I can do as much as you want. I can get you from the start to the end, and you're move-in ready. But some customers like saving money. So not all customers want an interior decorator. Not all customers want some things. They just want to design, and they want to be able to paint themselves. Okay, go paint it. Save yourself a little bit of money. But I can work with you there. But everything's clear and concise. You got a plan in place. You make those things happen. And this is the last one's a really important one. I can help you get financing. I have people that I work with, I can refer to, and I hope you do as well. We used to, when I did some smaller jobs, we used to offer some financing. I don't anymore because I don't sell enough of those smaller projects. Because I'm grown into the bigger projects and don't require that they need a bank. Just tell you, they need a bank. But I talk banker language that most people don't. Matter of fact, when I got a guy, this happened 3 months ago. They went up there to the bank, gave them the paperwork. They text me, we can't get the loan. I said, what are you talking about? Oh, they said this and this. I said, all right. So hold on. I'll tell you what, I'll call up here later and I'll figure out what's going on and I'll get back to you. And it was just a misunderstanding of the requirements. Matter of fact, I got him a loan for more money than he needed. But you had to understand what the banks require. And it's all about the government when it comes to banking. Those regulations and so forth, they don't make no sense. But it is what it is. And you got to jump through those hoops. Everything was legal. We weren't cheating nobody. We did no fraud. It's just, it is what it is. And that makes the banks get concerned. I get phone calls because I got other companies. We need a bank record. We need a bank record. I know audit's coming. And they know it too. They're preparing for it and need all their paperwork dotted and signed and good stuff. Just understanding how the banks work and what they need set you apart. Are there other things you could do? Yeah, you can offer project management, especially on bigger jobs. I mean, huge, like commercial jobs. Have a project manager. Employ a project manager that oversees that project. I have a project manager friend, and she works for the University of Missouri. That's her job, to oversee the project that the university is doing. And there's more than one, but they're a big company and they can handle more than one project manager. But that sets you apart and frees up your time. So not only free up time, and people like that. Charge for it. You know, if you offer a project manager and somebody doesn't, charge extra. Just like that air filter, just like that windshield wiper. All that stuff adds up and goes to your bottom line. And if you need help adding to your bottom line with other services you can provide, click the link below, set up a time with me, and we'll talk about it. We'll figure out ways to set yourself apart, and whether you can do it in-house or partner, we'll make it happen. God be with you till we meet again. This is Chee, Hard Hat CEO, and we'll talk again next week.